Assalamu alaikum. So we're going to read the anti-slavery alphabet. Ready?
Yeah.
Do you know your ABCs?
Yes.
Yes? What's the first letter?
A.
A, okay. To our little readers, listen, little children all, listen to our earnest call. You are very young, 'tis true, but there's much that you can do. Even you can plead with men that they buy not slaves again, and that those they may be quickly set, they have may be quickly set at liberty. They may hearken what you say, though from us they turn away. Sometimes when from school you walk, you can with your playmates talk. Tell them of the slave child's fate, motherless and desolate, and you can refuse to take candy, sweetmeat, pie, or cake, saying no, unless 'tis free. The slave shall not work for me. Thus, dear little children, each may some useful lesson teach. Thus each one may help to free this fair land from slavery. Okay? All right. So, this is the first page. The letters, you see them? A. A and what? What do you see? You see A? And? You see A, huh? A is an abolitionist, a man or woman who wants to free the wretched slave and to give to all an equal liberty. B.
Liberty.
Yes, an equal liberty.
Wow.
B is a brother with a skin of somewhat darker hue, but in our Heavenly Father's sight, he is as dear as you.
As you.
Yeah, this is the next page. Letters.
Letters.
More letters, yeah. C is the cotton field to which this injured brother's driven, when, as the white man's slave, he toils from early morn till even. D is the driver, cold and stern.
Being the driver.
Cold and stern, who follows whip in hand to punish those who dare to rest or disobey command.
A man.
The next page. See? E is the eagle soaring high, an emblem of the free. But while we chain our brother man, our type he cannot be. F is the sick, heart-sick fugitive, the slave who runs away and hides through the dreary night, but hides and travels through the dreary night, but hides himself by day.
A.
G is the gong whose rolling sound before the morning light calls up the little sleeping slave to labor until night. H is the hound his master trained and called to scent the track of the unhappy fugitive and bring him trembling back.
Trembling back.
Yeah, so scary.
Oh, scary man.
I. What letters do you see? I and J.
Yeah.
I is the infant from the arms of its fond mother torn, at a public auction sold, with horses, cows, and corn. J is
Apples
the
and corn.
yeah. J is the jail upon whose floor that wretched mother lay,
Mommy.
until her cruel master
can
came
I play
and
with the
carried
water?
her away. Yes, you can. K is the kidnapper who stole that little child and mother. Shrieking it clung around her, but he tore them from each other. L is the lash that brutally he swung around its head, threatening that if it cried again he'd whip it till 'twas dead. M is the merchant of the north who buys what slaves produce, so they are stolen, whipped, and worked for his and for our use.
Our
N-
use.
Yes. N is the Negro rambling free in his far distant home, delighting 'neath the palm tree's shade and coconut to roam. O is the orange tree that bloomed beside his cabin door when white men stole him from his home
Door.
to see it never more.
More.
P is the parent sorrowing and weeping all alone. The child he loved to lean upon, his only son, is gone. Q is the quarter, where the slave on coarsest food
Where's
is
the
fed.
slave?
Yeah. And where with toil and
Where
sorrow
is
worn
it?
he seeks his wretched bed. R is the rice swamp, dank and lone, where weary day by day he labors till his fever wastes his strength and life away.
Life away.
Yeah. U is for Upper Canada, where the poor slave has found rest after all his
U.
wanderings, for it is British ground.
British ground.
V is the vessel in whose dark, noisome, and stifling hold hundreds of Africans are packed,
Cold.
brought over the seas and sold.
Salt.
Yeah. W is the whipping post to which the slave is bound, while
Why
on his
whipping
naked
post?
back the
Why?
lash makes many a bleeding wound. X is for Xerxes, famed of yore.
Xerxes.
A warrior stern was he. He fought with sword.
Xerxes, Mommy.
Let truth and love.
Xerxes.
Yeah, Xerxes. Or our only weapons be. Truth and
Xerxes,
love,
Xerxes.
our only weapons be. Y and Z. Y is for youth, the time for all bravely to war with sin, and think not it can ever be too early to begin. Z is for a zealous man, sincere, faithful, and just, and true, an earnest pleader for the slave. Will you not be one too? Will you be a zealous person? A pleader?
What, Mommy?
And that's the end of the alphabet. The anti-slavery alphabet. Did you like it?
Is it done?
Yeah. Good job listening. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.